Right people, morning. Some very noisy sheep here behind me, looking like they want to be moved. We've got some cattle, hopefully going to run out this gateway and head up the track that way in a minute. And the reason we're bringing those in is we're going to put them back on their cells, the cell grazing animals. So they've all been running as one big herd. We're going to split them out and put the cell grazed ones back. And then we've also got 5 new ear tags we want to put into 5 of the animals from a company called Ceres. I think it's Ceres, C-E-R-E-S. I'll show you the tags in a minute and what they do. We're running them in to tag them. We've got to weigh them because they're going back onto treatment. And yeah, that's the plan. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up. Myself and Abby had an incredible day out yesterday at the Royal Welsh Show. I didn't take the camera, so there's no video coming. I just really enjoyed walking around, looking at everything. I didn't really take any pictures either with my phone. Definitely need 2 days to see that show. You can't do it in a day, it's too big. Met a load of people, so I had pictures with a few people as well, which was a new experience. But yeah, great day out. Saw Uncle Squeak and Mandy, and my cousin Paige and her boyfriend George. And thoroughly look forward to going again next year. Some of the farm sheep there, they've been weaned from their lambs, so they're on the paddock of not a lot of grass, just drying off for a few days. We've got some new sheep arriving. We've because we don't rear our own replacement ewes, the next lot are coming tomorrow. So we've gone same again, Suffolk cross mules. There is talk about changing the breed, but that won't be this year. Cow, 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 cow. Let's get this set up. Come on in, cows. Right. Hoot up. There we go.
So I've got a session saved.
We've hit technical issues already.
Yeah.
Livestock, start live session, cattle.
What the fuck?
He's gonna have a mean list. Oh. Do the wiggle.
Oh yeah, you well spotted, Bruce.
You got your new tag.
Check out your new tag.
He'll have his head leaning to one side.
Very. Right.
So here are the tags. We have a solar panel on the top to keep them going. 2 pinholes on the back. And yeah, very light.
T2 179.
It's got a collar if you want to get him over and done with.
Oh yeah, we could do, yeah, because he's yeah, T2 needs a tag, as it were.
They've all got their own little individual number there on the bottom. Write that down against the animal we're putting them on. The size of the taggers.
9866.
It's like one of those things you scan at the supermarket.
Yeah, it is.
Come on in. Keep going, Phil. I think Bruce is bringing the other one in. Now what we have here is an excellent example of a very dumb cow. Has the entire yard to roam. He has decided to go behind this gate. That's because he's got a tag. We know he's there. You got a tag in here. He's just testing it. He said, if I go over here, you'll know where I am.
I'm looking forward to going and refreshing the computer to see if they do appear now.
Right, we have returned. I don't understand it. Why would you go in there? That one there, still got his new tag on his ear. Looking very sexy. One in there's got one as well. Nice tag, cow. What do these tags actually do, Phil?
They've got accelerometers, GPS, their own charging system, a data processing system in them, so it sends process data up to the satellite.
To the cloud.
A satellite transmitter. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no SIM card in them. There's no SIM card. There's
So-
a battery, but it's solar charged.
Yeah.
So they should be infinite life thing.
And you can program them with your own algorithms to interpret what it sort of finds on the farm, and it sends all that up to the cloud as well.
Because they're compatible with AgriWeb as well, aren't they?
Well, the AgriWeb is
speak to it.
Yeah, so when the data goes up to the satellite, what comes
Pull that down into AgriWeb.
can be pulled down into AgriWeb. Yeah. T2.
Techno. Yeah, come on.
T1, Pelican.
Every time.
I thought just enough on that gate to get him up there.
It's like lawn bowls.
Yeah.
Trying to get it towards the jack. First lot returning home. Hopefully they'll come down off this ramp all right. He's having a look. Yes! So what we're doing now is we're running back the ones that are on the cell grazing. The rest of them there that are in the big group will sort of be grazing all the way around the cells. So it's easier to put the cells back first and then put the big group in at the end. And this afternoon, what I'm planning on doing is we're sort of getting geared up for oat harvest here. Our grain store isn't big enough to tip trailers in, but you can tip the first couple loads in there and then you end up out the door. So I'm going to go and empty one of the fertiliser bays, stick the bags in the bay next door, and then what we can do is we can tip corn out or oats into one of the fert bays, which is right beside the grain store. That way then you're not hanging around trying to tip a bit and nudge forward, tip a bit, and have to push everything up through the door. We can tip in the bay, and then when we get a minute between loads, we can shovel it into the store with the big bucket. So I'll have to go back and move some fertiliser, do a bit of sweeping, that sort of thing. Another thing I mentioned earlier as well, these guys that have got the little white tags now on their ears, the series tags, they are from Australia, so that's where they've been developed. Over in Australia, mate. So I'll apologise now for my Australian accent because it's pretty woeful. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the reason they were developed to start with was obviously out in Australia you've got masses of land, like thousands and thousands of hectares in one big open paddock space. I guess if anyone had mobs of cattle that they wanted to check on, you could put these sort of GPS things on them, keep a bit of an eye on them. You haven't got to put them on every cow if they stay as a mob. You can see where they go, and then they've got infinitely upgradable parts in them, so you can add stuff to the tag. You can add software to the tags as you go along. If there's something else you want to measure, you've got an algorithm to measure it, you can upload it to the tag. I think so. That's what I got out from the meeting we had this morning with the guys that make them, but we'll see how they go. We'll see what sort of data we can get off of them here. Say some of these have GPS collars on them, like this guy. Problem with the collars is every 4 weeks those batteries need changing, so you have to run all the animals in, get the collars off, change the batteries, put the collars back on. Whereas these tags, the battery in them is charged via a little solar panel, so it should never have to come off the animal. Nothing like being in a rush, is there? I'm in hot pursuit with Dr. Phil. One of the cell grazing groups. And there's the big lot that are on all the spare area. They'll wander around and see what they can eat. We're just off back to the farm. Andy's new sheep have arrived. Cool, that's warm. Look how happy he is.
He's so happy he's turned green.
Yeah. He did tell me he loves sheep.
He's told me that as well, John.
Yeah.
He's written papers about it.
Yeah.
2.
We all get to like here.
And Joe, yeah.
How excited are you about your new sheep?
So excited. It's like Christmas.
2 of them are.
But woollier.
So I don't think anything's updated.
Rex isn't even here to see him.
Mine wrong, so it's only 9 minutes.
Me and Phil are now helping with sheep. So we're running the sheep all the way up through here into this race, and Andy's going to blip them to get them on the system, so that if we ever need to do anything to them, they're on there. This one. I'll get out of the way, Phil, because I'm in the way.
Oh, this bloody gate doesn't sit.
Bloody gate, yeah.
Doesn't he pick it and smash it down?
Ah! He's a craftsman. Craftsman Jones.
Right, sheeps.
How many grades off the bottom is that?
Nice new shiny sheep.
Aren't they good?
Hup, 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 hup. Hup, hup. Go on up, hup, hup. I missed one.
Yeah. You ran through too quick for me.
Don't know if you can see any of that. That was Bruce, wasn't it? Left the gate open?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Bruce. Bruce, wasn't it? Yeah, Bruce, yeah.
Horses down either of them.
Yeah, probably Rex. Yeah, what's the...
remember Rex doing it.
Bloody Rex ain't even here, done it. Come on, up, up. Don't you just love sheep? Good job we were here, Phil, really.
Even Craftsman Jones, who told Jonathan the vet that actually he knows everything. Yeah.
No point lying, Phil.
I got a PhD and a presentation on sheep. What the fuck do you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very good presentation.
That was almost how it went.
Go on, sheep. Andy, they're doing a bad thing. We might as well try and work out some form of algorithm whereby you can just cull the ones now that are going to get in the next 12 months.
Yeah, you know damn well that 10% of them are going to snuff it in 18 months. Yes.
You just walk through there, and if they give you a bit of a shifty look, it's
Yeah.
like your fault.
Yeah, red stripe.
That's it. Done.
Right, so now we've finished playing with sheep. Get back to the task in hand, as long as I can find the telehandler somewhere. Should be around. I'm going to empty this bay. I think that'll be the best option. Stack all this in front of all of that, because we're not going to be using any of it anytime soon. We just keep it separate for ease of use. What is it? That's like phosphorus and, is that MOP? So there's phosphorus and potassium there. That's just lime and keys, right? So I can go in front of there absolutely fine. Move, big girl. Then the plan is we'll have both doors open here when we're filling it to start with, and then we'll fill this side up as fast as we can. I think that's the easiest job. And then put a couple of bales along the front here, and then after a while we'll come in this side with the corn and tip it over the wall and get as much of it in there as we can, and then fill this side right up as well, making the maximum use then out of the space that we have. So let's make a start on that. Put that back. I need you, and I also need you. Right, so the shed is filling up pretty quickly. We'll go back and show you the other side where we started. We've got 2 much smaller piles there now, so that will all fit next door quite happily. Oh, brakes sound a bit dodgy. Craig is getting the Sampo ready, which is a little plot combine, the yellow one over there. So harvest is definitely getting close. Here he comes. Ow, ran straight into me. Idiot. Right, I've finished moving all the stuff. So we're going to have a look at the empty bay. There's the full one. And there's the empty one. So we'll be able to tip the trays up here a lot easier. I'll brush all this out in the morning. And then that'll be ready. Nice and clean. There you are, nice little touch for the Sampo. Farm Fix air freshener. Craig's hoovering. That's what the inside of the Sampo looks like. No one's seen it before. It's basically a tiny combine. Little tank, you should be able to see in a tank. Various switches and stuff. You okay? I think he's dead, Gus. This machine, you can either take a sample in the back here, or it will go into the tank and then the auger folds out. You can auger it out like a normal combine. That's quite the colour set there, orange and blue, Phil. Some machine.
55 this year than last year, because the ruts aren't quite as big in the field.
Yeah, it won't be quite so nerve-wracking going across, tipping from side to side.
Yeah.
Right, last job of the day is to go and give the dog a bit of a run around the fields and let him swim in the river. What do you guess? He seems quite happy in his cage. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, it's absolutely free. We are getting close to 10,000 subscribers, which is awesome. If you want to see any more of what goes on here on a daily basis, there's links below to my Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, all those good stuff, and also merch. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you on another video very soon. Cheerio.